Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are out there in the world. I hope you're all having a lovely, lovely day. I am Notes of the Archive, and we are back to Wuthering Waves. uh, yeah. Before we begin, I'd like to address a few things. And before I address a few things, pardons, I have to set up one thing before the stream officially kicks off. Wait a minute. Okay, so now that I've set something up, let me just address what I need to be addressing. No, I am not dressing up. No, I am not trying to dress someone. No, I am not trying to dress a chicken for food. No. Okay, enough with the dad jokes. No, let's just get on with what you want to say. And you want. What I want to say. Oh my gosh, where should I start though? I have contacted my people over at LA, California, and I just want to say that I really, really do hope that my folks back in California are doing just fine. I hope they're safe. Because the situation in California is really bad. And I hope this gets resolved. And it happened literally right smack in the middle of. At the start. It is such a strange start of the new year. Californian fires. A strange start to the new year. That is unfortunate. And I hope everybody's relatives are okay, or to anyone who lives in California right now, I hope you guys are all okay. You guys have taken necessary precautions. I hope you're all safe. Most of you probably have already evacuated, but hopefully you guys are safe. That's all I have to say. Okay, enough glums. I have to get back to Wuwa. The last Withering Waves stream I cut off. It is so annoying. Literally, right at the moment where I was about to confront Frolova, I literally cut off. That was not planned. Everything just crashed down on me. It's so hilarious, even. okay, let's just hope nothing wrong happens on stream. If something does go wrong, I'm gonna be so annoyed. I am going to be so annoyed. Withering waves, everybody. Wither the waves. Okay. Let's let me I just realized that Restream doesn't automatically tag my stuff. So let me just tag my stuff manually then. I have to. Let's see, show more. My actual thing is Withering Waves. Okay. Oh, man, I also just don't like the fact that there seems to be quite a lot for me to do before I would set up something on YouTube, really. Let's see. Here we go. I hope everybody's doing okay. I really hope that the people of California are safe. Because I do have some relatives back in California. I hope you guys have evacuated in time. Okay, the game hasn't actually frozen yet. The audio is actually having some difficulties synchronizing in. Yes, this is all going with a bit of drag. There's some drag to this. Checkpoint load in. This is where we left off. There we go. Now where were we? Frelova.
Ah, we've arrived. Such a small world, isn't it? Oh, what an honor to be remembered. Let's continue our conversation somewhere lively and grand. A place worthy of the Carnival, not some dreary, dull corner.
Well, whatever you have in plan, Frelova, I'm ready to dance. But are you sure you don't want to roll back all the things you're about to do? Are you sure you don't want to change the venue of the orchestra you're about to conduct?
Decadence, indulgence. That's the Carnival. A vivid daydream and grand illusion for all.
Tell me what you really came to say. Whatever you're plotting, I won't let it happen. And just so you know, your predecessor's gibberish landed him in prison. In any case, I might have to give Withering Waves, like, I don't know, like 5, 7 minutes, 10, 15 minutes to actually load in everything. Everything. Dang it. Like, even though the initial play area where the player spawns is loaded in, the rest of Withering Waves is still having trouble loading in. The rest, and I actually mean the rest. Holy sweet Jesus, I am using a whole lot of my CPU. That is a lot. That is quite a lot. And the music is kind of familiar too. Yeah, some of the background music is actually so familiar with this one. It's very familiar. I'm gonna wait for a few more moments until to have everything loaded in. But I'm hoping that now it's all loaded in properly because it's been like 2-3 minutes ish. Let's see. Yep, the audio still is having troubles synchronizing into the scene.
No need to worry. I won't disrupt their little daydream. Besides, we still have business to do here. Now that you know what makes the Sentinel so unique, you should know we seek the same thing. That extraordinary resonator.
The audio still really needs to catch up though.
How about I share a little story with you? A gesture of goodwill for our cooperation.
Go on.
Now, patience is a virtue. A story is best enjoyed with a captivating performance, and this stage is perfectly set for it. We're simply spreading the truth through a tale. I'm certain it will pique your interest, so consider this a heartfelt invitation to you and your companions. Join us. Pour your essence into this endless play, and use your humble strength to defy the raging current of fate.
Alright. I'm still waiting on that. Oh no, the audio and video is having a hard time synchronizing.
The stage is set. And the curtain rises. Actors, the moment to dazzle has arrived. The magic is ready to unfold.
God dang it. Is it really taking a lot of CPU just to have all of this operating? Let me just put this on. Let me just put something on one corner of my screen. Yeah, it's taking so much of my CPU just to operate. What the heck is Withering Waves doing? Nah, don't tell me my CPU isn't enough.
As anticipated, the Praxidus is on the move.
Now, remember the rehearsal we did yesterday? All our preparations have led to this very moment.
She intends to use those Lycorises to summon and control the Tacit Discords. If we destroy the Lycorises, we can neutralize them.
Everyone is in position. We'll manage the West Plaza. DD is stationed at the East Plaza, keeping an eye on things. The main stage is all yours for the grand performance.
We'll need a host.
I'll take care of the lighting and create the mood to make the performance stand out.
Leave that to me. Ready? The spotlight will be on you two.
The curtain has been lifted. We can't keep our audience waiting.
Then,
Ladies and gentlemen, the grandest and most spectacular performance of the Carnival is about to commence. Let us give a warm round of applause.
Man,
as
this is
our actors
exciting.
Now take the stage.
I'm really looking forward to this. This is so exciting. I am so excited.
An unending darkness cloaks the kingdom as monstrous beasts ravage the land. The Holy Maiden has been captured by the Demon King, and chaos descends.
Oh, I am Spectro Rover.
But lo, two valiant heroes step forth, accepting the minister's quest, vowing to vanquish the beasts and rescue the Holy Maiden.
sounds.
Oh.
heroes breached the first barrier, sweeping away the monsters within the city.
Ah. The virtuoso would be so proud of this.
Now, they advance toward the Demon King's castle, where peril awaits at every corner. What trials lie ahead? No wall can deter these free spirits. Even the stars seem to cheer on their...
Oh, I didn't mean to cut it off there, but okay.
Exercise caution. New enemies.
The Demon King unleashes its minions, long awaiting these audacious intruders.
Quickly and swiftly.
Yep, just keep firing bullets.
Brilliant lights the way. Still recognize me?
Swift and resolute. The hour is upon us.
My compliments. Can you keep up? The stage is set. Improvise. Found your weak spot. Still recognize me? Don't confront them head on.
Oh, okay, change of perspective.
Such stubbornness.
Oh, darn it.
Is that it? Can you keep up?
Okay, that took a chunk of my health.
They launch a fierce assault, intent on crushing the heroes and grinding them to dust.
Still recognize me?
Swift and resolute. One with the sounds. Moment of resonance. I sense your weakness.
The world is mine. A new era awaits.
This is truly entertaining.
Watch out! Now!
A sudden twist unbalanced the heroes. Then at this crucial moment, a mysterious figure enters the fray. A divinity sent emissary? Or a spirit from the shadows, perhaps?
Quite the dramatic entrance.
She seems moved by their passion and righteousness. See her join the heroes' ranks.
How delightful. I await your shallow, bated breath.
I like how
It seems the Demon King
Wow.
anticipated the hero's arrival and has gladly
I like how they're all
extended an
playing along
invitation.
to this. For everyone else outside, it's really a complex and complicated stage play. But on the stage, it's an actual performance. Nothing is fake. None of it is fake. And I'm loving every second of it. This is truly amazing.
With unyielding determination, the heroes accept the challenge.
For a little Raven is even happy to be part of this all. Or the one orchestrating the story.
The Demon King reveals itself at last, exposing its hideous visage and sharp fangs. The final showdown is nigh! The Demon King summons its foul army, poised for a climactic battle with the heroes. The victor will soon be revealed.
Surrender. Still recognize me?
I don't know what's happening.
I'll warm up the crowd. Running won't save you.
Break. One with the sounds.
My compliments. Tempest show! Mamma mia! Avance! Figure out!
Swift and resolute. Moment of resonance.
You will yield.
Amazing.
Amidst the clashing swords and the cries of the minions, the heroes face the Demon King. Victory belongs to the righteous and the brave! And now, we await the Holy Maiden's return.
And so we arrive at the happily ever after, yes? But we do not live in a fairy tale. There is no playwright to script a happy ending for us. What lies behind the curtain is but a cruel jest, a dark satire. Let me reveal the truth behind that idyllic ending. The Holy Maiden has long succumbed to darkness, drawing power from a heretical force and leading her people into depravity. And the minister, having uncovered this truth, has vowed to root out this corruption himself.
We're getting to the good parts now. The CPU has calmed down at last. And we're really getting to the good parts now. It's time.
Come now, let us embrace the grand climax of this revelry.
nasty trick. And what a wonderful echo she has there.
Seems we've received another invitation. The final stage likely lies beyond this point. Are you prepared?
I am. Let's do this.
Don't worry. Brant will manage everything within the city and make sure the performance proceeds smoothly as planned. Let us proceed to meet that Fraxidus overseer and deliver a flawless performance for the Carnival.
Apart from the shorekeeper, I personally think that Frolova is really all that. I like Frolova. Shattered night sky. A crimson forest. The center stage.
The wildcat has sounded thrice, and the hedgehog fall. The peculiar bird sings. The moment is upon us. O benevolent sorceress of realms unknown, I summon you. Grant us the just prophecy, and may fate favor us all.
Ah, this is giving me more chills.
The night veils the world in darkness, while the feast captivates all. Yet you remain clear-eyed amidst this revelry. The honeyed wine has clouded their senses and quenched their flames of avarice. Yet it has stoked your bravery and kindled the fire within your heart. I shall unveil the first prophecy and shatter these burdensome stones. Abandon the trifles of sentiment, and you shall ascend the throne. To achieve this, a sacrifice of fresh blood is demanded. A purge of the Holy Maiden and all heretics.
I feel like that was significant story lore just then. I wasn't able to listen.
My king, what holds your advance? You have already tainted your feet in the river of blood. There is no retreat. The path born of injustice must be fortified with further transgressions. The soul must be steeled in bitterness. Thus, I unveil my second prophecy to dispel all illusions. No mortal shall inflict upon you even the slightest harm. And assuredly, you shall find favor with your people.
Oh man, I'm getting chills.
Swift and resolute. Keep it together. Moment of resonance. One with the sounds.
My compliments. Take this!
Sounds come forth.
That's amazing.
Defy destiny, mock both life and death, and rise beyond good and evil. Abandon all doubt and grasp at unreachable hopes. Now, hear the third and final prophecy. Pleasure born violence shall end in violence.
There's a phase 2? Oh, this gets good. This gets better. I'm all for it. This is the battle I've longed for. Ah, dang it. A worthy adversary indeed.
Mamma mia! Avanti! Figurati! An absurd, impudent display. Glory demands more. Still recognize me? Is that it?
Ho ho!
Swift and resolute. No hesitation. One with the sounds. The hour is upon us. Disperse.
My compliments.
What's happening to the fight?
Still recognize me?
Time for some crowd work.
Huh? Mamma mia! My compliments. Victory favors me. In the name of the Montellis.
Swift and resolute.
Tornado nuclear. Mamma mia! Unexpected plot twist. Up we go, Caro.
Man, they're really just
Mamma mia! Avanti.
I gotta shoot.
Still recognize me? I'm still standing. You've crossed the wrong person. You will yield.
The end has come. Keep it together. Last chance.
Ah, darn it.
Still recognize me?
There we go.
What a pity. The prophecy says the king will not take his final bow in this act. Reality beckons. Have you glimpsed the truth in this dream? 2 prophecies fulfilled, but the third? I await to see how you will rewrite it.
Ah, Cetus is next. Frolova the Conductor.
If we defeat her, we can set the Cetus free. We'll give this performance the perfect finale.
splendid performance. It's almost time for the final bow, but the symphony between us has only just begun its overture.
Ah, this is amazing. This has been a wonderful performance. Truly. I'd like to battle her echo again. I really do.
You should take center stage for the final bow.
Hear that? The thunderous roar of applause. Ah, it has been far too long. This is the true essence of the Carnival.
At last, the crisis has been resolved.
They're cheering for us all. Now, when is the Imperator gonna show up?
Lord Arbiter, I have heard thy call.
Right on cue.
I have awaited thee for what seems like an eternity.
How are you holding up?
Lord Arbiter, I am ensnared. Beyond the clouds and among the stars, thou shalt find an inverted tower suspended in the sky. I am there, watching over Solaris from above. The lost doth wander briefly amongst thy kind. Seek her out. She too doth move within the fold.
Well, looks like we're about to meet the enlightened Resonator. Ah, you're pretty, Echo. She's very pretty. And a lovely voice, too.
You should take center stage for the final bow.
Hear that? The thunder.
At last, the cry.
Right. Alright, time to fly! Up, up, and away! And thank you, I hope you also have fun too. Where art thou? There you go. There you are. I thought for sure it was Phoebe, but I was wrong.
The next move is... Am I getting this right? It feels a bit off. You are... No, never mind. Anyway, your performance was splendid. I'm here for the carnival as well. It's been ages since I've seen something as grand as this. I love hearing the laughter and cheers of a crowd, no matter the occasion. Kind stranger, could you show me those final steps from your curtain call?
I will.
I'm sorry, but I can't stay here any longer. I must return.
Can you at least introduce yourself?
My name? It's... No. I'm Cartothea. Yes, that's right. Cartothea. Farewell, Laureate. I hope that someday I might stand on stage with your troupe.
Are you all right? Some family members mentioned you were speaking to a wall. I'm worried you might still be under Frivola's spell.
A wall? You didn't see her?
See who? Are you truly all right?
There was a girl here just now. She called herself Carthethia. The sentinel led me to a girl just now.
Cartothea. I'll make a note of it. If she was indeed here, she is likely still in Raguna. I will have my family start searching.
Let's not alarm the public just yet.
There's still many unresolved questions regarding the Order and the Sentinel. We need time to sort through what we've gathered. Rushing into action now might only alert the Order's spies and disrupt what we've worked so hard to protect.
You're right. Cartothea. I will have my family find out more about her. If we find out anything, I'll contact you, and we can discuss our next steps together. Until then, as you suggested, let's keep this carnival going.
This is where she stood. Scanned the surroundings, but the mysterious maiden has vanished. Carlotta's reaction, it seems no one but you can perceive her presence. Oh, and a new instance, maybe? There's a new instance coming.
Were you awake, Rover? I trust you had a restful sleep.
I did.
We have uncovered some new information about the Sentinel. Please join us at the family safe house. I've sent the address to your terminal. Brant and Rotia are also here. We are awaiting your arrival.
Yeah, I'm gonna order some food real quick.
Welcome to Margaritas. Your pizza will be hot and fresh in no time. Come by more often. Don't be a
Nectar
stranger.
wine, Raguna espresso. Pizza!
Come by more often. Don't be a stranger.
Ice cream. Steak
Come by more often.
margarita.
Don't be a stranger.
Yes! I'm getting all the delicious food right here. Mm-mm. I'll take some.
Come by more often. Don't be a...
I will. Healing bonus? That's amazing. In a tower secluded in the sky. Probably here? Yeah, there's only a few places where it could be. One of them would be right here.
I wish you a wonderful time at the Carnival.
I'm gonna have a lovely time at the Carnival. Wait a minute. Do I recognize you? Alright. I swear I recognize that. Observe Lucerna. There we go.
Here's to a world of discoveries and wonders. The Pioneer Association of Raguna operates under our visual production division, the Witherium Films. We're dedicated to capturing reality through our lenses, showing not just the devastation of disasters, but also the transformations they bring. Our mission here is to capture and preserve these changes to offer people a new way to see the world. Whenever you need it, CMOS and I will be ready to capture every important moment for you. I'm confident that we'll create many treasured memories here in Raguna. Here's to a world of discoveries and wonder. Here's to a world of
All right. Oh, what kind of weapons can I craft here? Oh my gosh, new weapons! You are a bloom bearer, more bloom bearer than I am. Mr. Alto was right. Bloom bearers attract other bloom bearers. Sorry, I forgot to introduce myself first. My name's Ariosto, and I am the undercover bloom bearer sent here to investigate Renacita's recent issues. The Black Shores has also sent other bloom bearers to Renacita, but to keep things under the radar, if you head south... Wait. If you head southeast towards Septimont, you'll likely run into some of our colleagues. Compared to Raguna, bloom bearers enjoy a bit of more freedom there, less surveillance and fewer rules to follow. But how should I put it? things aren't quite as smooth in Septimont. Our operations face their own set of challenges, and the Bloombearers' work there hasn't been progressing as well as we'd hoped. As you know, the Black Shores is a neutral organization, so we don't have the right to meddle in the affairs without the consent of the local officials. Our relationship with Rinasita's city-states is delicate, is one way to put it. We've been providing warnings about the Lament crisis, like Raguna being the prime example, of course. By the way, come closer. Gotta keep our voice low for this. Have you run into any obstructions from the Order during your mission? I see it happened to me as well. On the surface, Raguna appears peaceful, but behind the scenes the Order has been plotting something. People from the Order was hot on my tail when I was investigating this matter, and even had my terminal taken from me. Luckily, the Montellis extended a helping hand. It was the same Miss Carlota who told me that a member of the Black Shores would be arriving in Raguna soon. I decided to find him quickly and share the information I have. I borrowed this costume and a mask from the Montelli to blend in with the crowd so I could get back to the city during the Carnival. Well, at least my hard work finally paid off. Us Bloombearers, we endure hardship, but the Lament must be stopped at all costs. That's our Bloombearer creed. You must already have some sense of Raguna's situation. Now let me share a wild thought to you. You saw that Sentinel statue in Raguna, right? That statue is strikingly different from the appearance of the Sentinel Imperator we recorded in the Tethys system. Now take a deep breath. Because I'm about to say something big, what if, just what if, the people of Raguna have been believing in a false Sentinel all along? My mission isn't finished. I'll stay in Renacida and continue digging into the historical records about the Sentinel. My next stop is Whisperwind Haven. If fate allows, we'll meet again. Amazing. Okay. That's a bit of a lore drop right there. Ah, they're enjoying the free
Raise
spirits.
Your glasses. Shout it loud, friends. To us, to the Carnival, and to our very own laureate. A name that echoes through the world, destined to roam the skies before shaking the earth.
Oh, he's already drunk.
Don't be fooled by how he looks. Brant is already deep in his cups, drunk as a skunk.
Oh, let him enjoy himself. The taste of victory is still fresh, and after such a battle, we should celebrate to the fullest. Drink your fill, everyone. This round's on me.
I see someone's been eavesdropping. A devout acolyte wouldn't enter such a place without a good reason. Montelli family is known for its hospitality, but freeloaders will not find us so welcoming.
Friends, let's keep the mood lively.
Come, let's discuss the information we've gathered so far. During the carnival, you heard the Sentinel's voice and found a girl named Cartathea. We've dug up some information on her. In the Order, every high-ranking acolyte is given a new name. We contacted the acolyte Phoebe. After some digging in the Order's records, she confirmed that before taking on her holy title, the Blessed Fleur-de-Lis was called Cartathea.
So she's the Sentinel's Resonator. Yep, I was completely right about this. Of course.
But the Blessed Maiden, she martyred herself 20 years ago.
I just saw a ghost?
The family will uncover the truth. The only remaining clue is the inverted tower you mentioned hearing about from the Sentinel. But even that feels elusive.
Judging by your expression, you must have discovered something new, right?
Do you recall what we learned from the stained glass in the tower ruins? There were two divinities at the dawn of Renacita. If one refers to the Sentinel, then the other, who could stand alongside them, might be the Threnodian. The two are undoubtedly linked, so uncovering one could lead us to the other. Remember Gilberto from the Physalia family? It took a lot to get him to talk, but we finally got some information from him. As he tells it, the Physalia family's long-revered deity is none other than Leviathan, the Threnodian from the sea's depths.
They worship the Threnodian.
It's hard to believe, I know. But recent events have only reinforced what we discovered from the stained glass.
The Physalia family has been on this island since the founding of Renacita. So their worship of the Threnodian may have persisted for centuries.
We will attempt to establish contact with the Physalias to build an alliance and gather more intelligence.
Think they'll be willing?
Rest assured, negotiation is what we do best. If necessary, we'll present them with an offer they can't refuse.
Excuse me for the interruption. Greetings, esteemed guest. The Primus wishes to invite you for a conversation at the Cathedral of Mercury. Would you be so inclined?
How curious. Since when has the Primus become so interested in social calls?
It could very well be a trap.
I'm merely conveying the Primus's invitation. The choice is yours.
I don't mind hearing them out.
Remember, you're not alone. If anything happens, just let us know.
Very well. Please follow me to the Cathedral of Mercury.
Alright, to the Cathedral of Mercury. I'd like to party here. This is such a wonderful and interesting space. I would absolutely love to party here. This is such a wonderful space. Man, Renacita. Oh, how I love it so. Tower in the sky, huh? Could it be that one? Take the wing ray. Alright, hi ho, Silver. Away!
Never before have I seen a day so steeped in both shadow and light. The birds sing, the flowers bloom, yet this world knows neither true joy nor eternity.
Such a poet.
Come closer, righteous one. There's no need for hesitation. I am Fenrico, the Primus of the Order of the Deep. Your deeds have reached my ears, and I have long wished to meet you. Alas, the burdens of this world delayed our meeting until now. I beg your pardon for the wait. Please accept my respect for you. You and your troop have shown great talent and ambition, breathing new life into Raguna. I ask you to deliver this message to your companions. From this day forth, the troop shall have permanent rights to perform within the city.
Even if they're all fools?
All mortals stumble, but through pilgrimage, they have cleansed their souls and atoned for their transgressions. They have earned their right to return to this divinely blessed land. I understand that questions weigh on your heart. In the presence of a just divinity, speak freely, and I will answer with all the honesty I possess. By the great Sentinel Imperator, I swear to you, there shall be no deceit in my words.
I want to meet them.
You have walked a path similar to theirs. Indeed, you have the right to meet them. However, due to the Dark Tide 2 decades ago, the Sentinel's body was gravely wounded and remains in a state of recovery.
Sentinels wounded?
If you wish to meet them, I will convey your request. I see the thirst for truth in your eyes. It is clear that doubts still linger in your heart. Please, voice your concerns.
Tell me about the blessed Fleur de Lis.
Fleur de Lis. She was the emissary of the Sentinel, and we are grateful for her contributions. 20 years ago, during the Dark Tide, she sacrificed herself to seal the calamity. She fulfilled her duties in this world and returned to the divine embrace. Do you know how the Dark Tide came into being? In Renacita, wars were waged in the name of faith, tearing apart the Sentinel as our faith divided, weakening their divine power. The Dark Tide's true essence is the divine blood shed from the Sentinel's wounds. That tragic past left deep scars, and with their divine power drained, they could not prevent the Dark Tide's surge 20 years ago.
What's with all the Sentinels and being injured? First, Jue was already mortally injured and had to use a portion of its program to save Jinshi. Now Imperator? What the heck is this? Why are all the damn Sentinels getting all injured and passing their power to a Resonator? Like, what is this? What is this? What is this? I swear, if the third Sentinel has the same situation as Jue and Imperator, dude, I'm gonna flip.
The Blessed Maiden chose to martyr herself. She once again resonated with the Sentinel and, through her sacrifice, restored some of their divine power, bringing an end to the Dark Tide. Yet, The Sentinel remains in a state of healing and still requires a mortal representative. Following the Blessed Maiden's departure, I was granted new authority to cleanse the aftermath of the Dark Tide. I received the divinity's blessing and became the new Enlightened One. By their will, I fulfill the tasks left unfinished in this world. Therefore, we must unify all beliefs, ensuring the purity and unity of our will to prevent another tragedy.
He said she once again resonated with the Sentinel. Was that really a second resonance awakening? Sentinel Jue had a trial with Genshi, but my permission was needed to transfer the Sentinel's power.
I swear, my words are without deceit. I see in your eyes that you have walked further on the path of justice than I anticipated. Oh, dear Sentinel, please forgive my transgressions. The Dark Tide brought us a blood-stained lesson. To keep our people from faltering, I bound myself to silence, locking away what I witnessed on that fateful day. Fleur-de-Lis, the unrighteous, deceived us all. She was not the Blessed Maiden chosen by the Sentinel. The true Maiden has yet to reveal herself. You must know that a being capable of rivaling our divinity exists in this world. Humanity's eternal adversary, the evil of all civilizations, the Threnodian. As the Sentinel has their resonator, so does the Threnodian. Fleur-de-Lis was shaped, both body and spirit, by our ancient enemy. Her actions were intended to plunge this city into fear and chaos. This is the truth I witnessed. Fleur-de-Lis was the Threnodian's resonator.
She was the Threnodian's resonator? Not Imperator's? No. The permission was needed to transfer power and assign a resonator to a sentinel, but that would... He might actually not be lying. He actually might not be lying. He might actually be telling the truth. Holy heck, you might actually be telling the truth. Usually I'm skeptical of figures like you, but I feel like you're actually telling the truth.
In the presence of the just divinity, feel free to express your doubts. I shall speak without reservation. I swear by the great Sentinel Imperator, there will be no deceit in my words. Unity is our shield, bound by the law of eternal continuity. Though we revel in the joy of the Carnival, we must also be vigilant, for division is a chronic disease plaguing this city. The growing indulgence among our citizens has already invited divine punishment. We, as stewards of divine will, must guide the people, erecting barriers of reason against the floods of passion. This is the only way to withstand the ever-changing tides.
Yeah, why did you work for the Fraxidus, actually?
In the presence of the... I swear by the great we uphold the Sentinel's principles of justice. The gates to our divine land remain open to all who seek it. This is a city of inclusiveness, welcoming all visitors, including those who try to overstep their bounds. These charlatans misled our people with lies and flattery, diverting them from the divine will. But your timely intervention corrected their course, sparing them from a ruinous fate. Once again, I offer my sincerest gratitude.
I love this song. This is a good ambience song. I don't know why.
How can that be? That blessed maiden. Could she really be the Threnodian's resonator? What if the Primus's words were a bunch of baloney?
I don't think the Primus was actually lying. Cause for a Sentinel to appoint its own resonator and impart its power onto them, they will need the Lord Arbiter's permission. I am the Lord Arbiter, so he actually might not be lying. He actually might not be lying. And hello, Skyriz. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. I'm just simply babbling about and trying to uncover more of Wuwa's lore. I'm really just firing all brain cells in my head right now. Red ping, low volume, what do you mean? Is my volume low? Okay, let me hear myself for a bit. Well, hello! Simply babbling about and trying to uncover more of Wuwa's lore. I'm really just firing all brain cells in my head right now. Testing. Red ping, low volume, what do you mean? I don't really... Yeah, hang on. Really just... I don't think there's anything wrong with my volume, though. Alright, how can that be?
But we saw Cardathea following the Sentinel's instructions. They wouldn't mix up their own resonator, right?
Honestly, the only way Fenrico's words would have been wrong was that they were already... the Maiden, the Enlightened One, have already given... I mean, Imperator had already been given permission. Long ago. That's what I'm gonna be assuming here.
Now my head hurts. Who was she really with? The Sentinel or the Threnodian? Well, probably won't get any more answers from him.
All the clues we've gathered so far point to the Threnodian, and the Phasalia family worships the Threnodian. We'll have to wait for Carlotta to arrange an audience with them. Something tells me this carnival is just the beginning. There's more ahead. I'm sure of it.
I can see I'm wearing my mask in this cinematic. I should probably unmask myself.
Frolova, you do have a knack for indulging in pointless little chores.
Why, there's no rule against an actor making good use of the intermission. Besides, I haven't disrupted your arrangement, have I? The one from a faraway land who discerns the truth dares to raise their sword against the divine. In response, the slumbering gods break free from their shackles, revealing their true forms. The possibility of the second resonance awakening is now a certainty, so we just need to see if that special resonator truly exists. Was the Blessed Maiden a resonator for the Sentinel or the Threnodian? Or both? If so, oh, a resonator capable of wielding both powers.
Cristofaro. God dang it. He was the least...
Cristofaro, if you don't want to spoil the next act, I might have to give your carefully crafted plot a little nudge. Speaking of which, that rover shines brighter than anyone else in your play. Do you find him interesting as well?
Frolova, it seems we walk different paths. I don't share your fondness for that sort of puppet theater. I merely place the characters on their stage and they act out their fates, driven by their own volition. To remain courageous amidst absurdity. To pursue a spark of divine grace. This, to me, is the truest essence of humanity. Don't you think? Even the most pristine cadence of death pales beside the untamed, fervent, and tenacious spirits of the living. In their journey, they resolutely overcome all obstacles. They pursue, they tear, they burn, simply because they desire to. I think you should leave your secluded mansion. Take a walk and listen to the voices scattered across the world.
Perhaps. From Huanglong to Rinasita, he has indeed added a few unexpectedly beautiful notes to my symphony.
I am certain that, even without any direction, he will walk the path that destiny has laid before him. All things ascend toward a singular point of convergence, and what awaits at the end is immortality. Before the tides of fate, we are all but humble servants.
Oh man, that gave me a bit of chills there. Wait, what time is it? There we go. There we go. Yes. Yes. All the rewards. Because I'm watching my own stream to do so. Exploit.
The midnight chime has faded, yet the night endures. Restless hearts long for an understanding that should be ours. In the freest place of Raguna, I await your arrival. this should be the place Capello mentioned in his invitation.
With this invitation, I wish to personally thank you for all you have done for the Montelli family, and to amend the slight misstep in your reception. I hope this gesture will help to mend any misunderstandings and strengthen our alliance. In the name of the Montellis, I shall honor my allies as I do my own kin and blood. In the freest place of Raguna, I await your arrival. Yours sincerely, Capello Montelli.
I knew it. Another invitation. That's kind of their signature, huh? But this wasn't Carlotta. Who's this Capello guy?
He's the uncle Carlotta told us about.
Oh yeah, the big boss of the vault and all that jazz. Guess it won't hurt swinging by Carlotta's family. They do owe us a big one. I bet he's got something good planned. A pile of money. Maybe a mega feast. Ugh. I've been feeling pretty weird lately. My head's all wobbly. I might not be able to show right when you need me. All right. No need to rub it in. Anyway, I'll leave this to you then. Oh, but hey, if you ever need my help, just give me a shout, okay?
Alright.
Locate me so precisely and deliver the invitation right into my hands. This Capello Montelli knows what he's doing.
Forgive me for not meeting you properly until now. Guest from the Black Shores, laureate of the Carnival, savior and friend of the Montellis. Your presence is an honor. Allow me to formally introduce myself. I am Capello Montelli, Carlotta's uncle, son of the Padrino, and the next head of the family.
Given Capello's stature, a private meeting at this hour. Is it really just about gratitude?
I hope this isn't a simple invitation.
Of course. Just as stated in the invitation, I'm a man of my word. Without you, the traitors wouldn't have been captured, and I freed from their hands. While Carlotta has expressed our family's gratitude, I feel obliged to do it in person. But unfortunately, the traitors had little to offer, and the one behind them is still in the shadows. Unnerving, isn't it?
I heard someone high up in the family.
That does narrow down the possibilities. Things aren't as bright for the Montellis as they may seem. The Order, Thessalias, and the Fraxidas, any attempt to break the status quo puts us at risk. The traitors we captured were a warning, but also a reminder to survive. I must seek alliances beyond the family, especially with you, just as Carlotta did.
Thought I was already an ally to the entire family.
Now that you mention it, let me be clear. Carlotta is dear to me, and nothing will change that. But she's from the lesser branch of the family. Tradition says I, the rightful heir, should manage dealings with the Black Shores, not her. Restoring order and benefiting the family as I intended, that's what I meant in the letter by amending a slight misstep. The leader of the Black Shores must have sent you here with a purpose. Tell me, and I will offer you support far beyond what Carlotta could provide.
Technically, I am the leader of the Black Shores, but alright.
The choice is yours, of course. But as the family heir, I will not see my authority undermined, even by those I consider allies. So if you can't stand by my side, I prefer you stay out of the Montelli's affairs. Otherwise, believe me, you won't want to find yourself at odds with us, no matter how strong you are. You're welcome to remain an observer from the sidelines, but once you join the table, you play by the rules. My rules.
Well said. But the rules are not set in stone, are they? What matter of intrigue brought you and Rover together at this hour, Uncle? A table? Are we speaking of a splendid card game, then?
Your timing is most unfortunate. Our little chat just finished.
Pity. I didn't think you'd pull him aside for a private word, especially after all Rover and I have been through together. But since you've finished, would you excuse us now?
Carlotta, you stay. I have more to discuss with you.
Meet me at the rendezvous. Beware the ice.
A gun is a powerful tool, but only in the hands of the worthy.
I understand, Uncle. I've never forgotten where my privileges come from, nor will I covet what's not mine. The Black Shores, the Carnival. My sole principle is whether they benefit the Montellis. I will execute any command that strengthens the family, and crush any threats to our standing.
Very well. Keep your words in mind.
Uncle, about Bennett, have you heard?
That family thief stealing from the vault. Why? Are you suggesting I failed my duties?
Not at all. I just happened to overhear someone talking about it in passing.
I'm more entangled in the Montelli family schemes than I ever realized. When I went after the traitors, no, when I decided to help with the Carnival, the game Carlotta warned me about eyes, so she probably wants me to avoid unnecessary attention. Not sure why, but staying under the radar is never a bad idea.
Right. Beware the eyes. They are really just watching me, are they?
Carlotta's not here yet. Guess I have to wait.
Thank you. guess. What is he looking at?
Might I trouble you for a light, young man?
I don't have one.
Oh well, a cigar without smoke. My granddaughter told me Raguna's rain is a bad omen. Can't argue with that now, can I?
You've been looking at this painting for a while. Anything special about it?
Oh. Did it capture your interest as well? Or are you simply passing the time until the rain ends?
Just happened to see you studying the painting.
It's only the investor's nature in me. I find myself irresistibly drawn to items of unique value.
No. He's Carlotta's grandfather.
The Montelli family prides themselves on their eclectic taste in art. Any style by any artist can find its home within their quarter. Art knows no boundaries of time, place, or the mind. Here we stand, united by the rain, drawn to the same painting. They say in art, we glimpse pieces of our own soul. What do you make of this piece? Care to share your thoughts?
I like how the subtitles are literally explaining the expression of the paint itself.
Indeed. True artistry lies not only in what is painted, but what is left unsaid. I share the same view, except that I'm somehow saddened by the part that forsakes its character to achieve balance. Perhaps chosen by the artist for its uniqueness. Now is not the time to cling to existing balance, but to embrace the unknown. Seek change and carve out one's path, just as she once did.
Glory in Decay. The Impressionist Pazzoli's latest piece. Didn't know you had such refined taste.
I actually don't. But I was discussing it with an old gentleman. He left as soon after the rain stopped.
I dodged those pesky eyes the whole way here, worried you'd been kept waiting too long. But it seems you've kept yourself entertained. So, the old gentleman was simply hiding from the rain, was he? I see. The Montelli Quarter does attract art enthusiasts. Anyway, I'm glad prying eyes didn't follow. When it rains in Raguna, surprises are as common as puddles. A delay is only a small splash. Calling you here with little explanation and a word of caution, I can only imagine your confusion.
You and your uncle both.
The Montelli's path is not always paved with roses, but with thorns as well. As the heir apparent, my uncle bears many burdens. Seeing me work with you on the Carnival under grandfather's orders might have unsettled him, leading to a hasty, misguided move.
How do you feel about this? Will it change anything?
In truth, I haven't thought about it, and my opinions hold little weight. The current plan has proven effective. I believe it's wise to trust grandfather's judgment, as I always do. Besides, I now have more important duties to fulfill. The shark in our midst has finally made its move. Recently, several of our partners claimed to have found a superior cellar and ended their dealings with us. Meanwhile, Bennett, our vault keeper, was reported to have embezzled and sold vault assets. It's said that he tried to flee, but was killed by tacit discords outside the city.
So Bennett betrayed the family as well.
I'm not so sure. I've worked with Bennett before. He was principled, bold, but not reckless. Not one to easily betray. And the night he died, he sent a photo to my terminal. A blood-stained page of an anthology, marked with 3 phrases. Thy eyes guide my course in the tempest. When 40 winters siege thy beauty, and the planet turns right, 2.5 times.
Cryptic.
The meaning is yet to be revealed, but he is clearly conveying a message. All evidence points to Bennett being the key to uncovering the shark lurking in our waters. The Montelli family is a symbol of liberation for Raguna. We uphold freedom and equality for all. Our vault is the heart of our family. And if it is corrupted, it threatens not only us, but risks plunging the city back into oppression and isolation. As much as I hate to suspect family members, I cannot rule any of them out. You, however, are different. As an outsider who has aided us in capturing the initial traitors, I hope to not be proven wrong, but I feel that I can trust you.
I suppose this is when I volunteer to help.
My uncle's words were clear. Only those at the table can play the game. To engage with my family, one must have both standing and purpose. So, I offer you a new identity in our upcoming inquiry. Cat's Eye, a provisional member under my patronage. Oh, don't worry, we aren't harming anyone. It is but a subtle adaptation of the rules.
Well, looks like I have to put the mask back on. Oh, joy. Why Cat's Eye, though?
When it comes to family matters, we like to use code names, each tied to a unique token. Mine, for example, is Opal. Opal recommended Cat's Eye. It has a ring to it, don't you think? Also, have you looked closely at your own eyes? They share the same luster as Cat's Eye gems. Now, Cat's Eye, Will you stand with me to catch the traitor within our family and avert this looming threat?
Well, you recommended me, so it's your call.
I understand decorum is important to the Montellis, but among friends, can't we be a bit more informal?
What made you say that?
You're always one step ahead. How about we slow down and savor the present?
Ah, you're curious who I am beyond my role. Is that it? I just might entertain that thought. But for now, my agents just sent me the address of Bennett's residence. While his body has been found, what he left behind is still out there.
Well, let's go to his house. Might find a lead. Okay. Let's see, do I have any tutorial quests? The White Cat, Musician in Raguna. The Plushy Village. Ah, there's so many quests now. I can see the content just flourishing. It's all just coming in.
It seems someone has acted faster. Those two, they're my uncle's agents, Sage and Acorn. Yes, we address each other by code names, handy identifiers in a crowd. I'll keep you updated on the family members' code names we encounter, along with any other details you might need. Seems like they are looking for something as well. It's only natural my uncle wishes to retrieve the lost items, but my presence might raise a few eyebrows.
We can find a way around them and continue the investigation.
Yes, you try and loosen their lips. If memory serves, they are senior members, having served under my uncle for years. Regulars at margaritas. Talk business with merchants and wine with drinkers. Engage their interests, and their words will flow like a river.
I'll improvise as needed. There we go, I'm still wearing the mask. I never took it off in the first place. I might have to deviate off for a bit. I have to deviate off a bit. Cause I do want to end the stream.
Wind, guide me.
Up, up, and away, my wing ray. Ah yes, I could go in at any time I wished. Amazing. amazing. I will have to end the stream right here. Thank you everyone for coming. Thank you for watching. Yeah, I'm gonna be taking a break here. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening.
It's very much my
Wherever you're
companion
out there in the world, I hope you're all
bearing
having a
witness
lovely
to
day.
everything I've experienced on this journey.
I am Notes of the Archive, and I hope to see you all again in the next one. Take care, and I hope you're all having a wonderful new year. I will play this again. I will definitely play this again. I might do a rogue stream on the weekends. Or maybe in a couple of hours from now to continue this on. Right.